Welcome to Impact. Headlines. US revises growth forecast for the fourth quarter. Indian economy grows at fastest pace in 6 quarters. China manufacturing activity down for 5th consecutive month. The United States Commerce Department revised the nation's fourth quarter economic growth slightly lower to 3.2% from 3.3%. This comes from a downward revision in inventory management, although consumer spending, investment and residential business outlays have seen improvements. According to Reuters, the economy has defied dire warnings of recession after the Federal Reserve aggressively raised interest rates to tame inflation, with a tight labour market keeping wages elevated, thus supporting consumer spending. Impact on Sri Lanka. The United States is Sri Lanka's largest export market. In 2023, exports to the United States fell to $2.76 billion, down 17% from a year earlier. Apparel exports, the main goods sent to the country, fell in 2023. Sri Lanka is eagerly anticipating strong consumer demand from the US citizens as the island nation intends to reduce its expanding trade deficit. The Indian economy grew at its fastest pace in 6 quarters, growing 8.4% in the fourth quarter of 2024, up from 7.6% in the third quarter. This was mainly driven by a better-than-expected performance in the manufacturing sector, while the agricultural sector continued to struggle from monsoon rains. In 2024, the IMF expects the Indian economy to expand 6.5% compared to China's 4.6%. Impact on Sri Lanka. India accounts for about 65 to 70% of Colombo port's transshipment volumes. India also is now Sri Lanka's largest tourist source market. Higher discretionary spending power of its citizens boosts the local economy. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, China's manufacturing activity contracted for the 5th consecutive month in February. The Purchasing Managers' Index remained below the median of 49.1 points. The decline comes as workers returned home for the Lunar New Year holiday. Despite this, Beijing is under pressure to roll out more stimulus to uplift the economy. Impact on Sri Lanka. China is important for Sri Lanka's exports and tourism, contributing positively for overall economic growth. In 2023, close to 70,000 Chinese travellers visited Sri Lanka, although still lower than the 250,000 prior to the COVID pandemic.